What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn, Dillian, the Body Snatcher Whyte, and Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Eddie Hearn gives his prediction of the clash between the WBC title champion and the WBC interim title champion, Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte. And Eddie Hearn says this. He says Dillian Whyte will put Fury to sleep and predicts exact punch and round in which the knockout will happen. Eddie Hearn is backing Dillian Whyte, of course, to pull off a major upset and knock out Tyson Fury. Hearn told DAZN, he said, Tyson Fury, in my opinion, doesn't carry the power to take Dillian Whyte out. I believe actually when they trade up left hooks, Tyson Fury will go to sleep, and he will go to sleep in round 11. Whyte is technically a free agent, but has been working exclusively with Matchroom on a fight-by-fight basis since 2015. In that time, he has headlined several pay-per-view events promoted by Hearn and Sky Sports. Let me stop there. That could happen. Okay, it could happen. I think I smell an upset. Do I think Tyson Fury has the tools to beat Dillian Whyte? Yeah, I do. I think that Dillian Whyte can hurt and knock out Tyson Fury. I believe that. And I think it's due to the fact that these guys know each other. Why? They've traded leather together. They've been in the ring together, rings together. They've sparred years together, round by rounds together. I predict, or I know this, that Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury has sparred more rounds than Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder has fought rounds. Okay? And so you're talking about the experience level. It's a little different when you know someone. You know someone's characteristics. You know their habits. You know what they can do. You know, as you guys seen the video of Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury, my latest sparring wars, and it just really breaks down, you know, what Dillian Whyte said that happened and how he handled Tyson Fury, how Tyson Fury was sobbing and this, that, and the other. You know, I don't know what brings Eddie Hearn to round 11. I don't know about round 11. I think that could be any round. But I feel that Dillian Whyte is training hard like the Dickens, okay? He is training hard. Or like Rick James says, hard. That motherfucker's training hard, right? But I do feel that this is a dangerous fight for both fighters. And of course, Eddie Hearn is supposed to back Dillian Whyte because he wants Dillian Whyte back in the stable. He wants his ass back on DAZN. So if he does knock out Tyson Fury, guess what? The next fight will be on DAZN because there will be a rematch. Make no mistake about it. Tyson Fury, I don't see him being that type of guy that will get beat and run off in the sunset. I don't see that. And if he does, it just shows you how mentally whatever he was. You know what I'm saying? But the round 11, no, I don't know. I mean, it would be a round to call. It would be a hell of a thing to see him pull it off. You know what I mean? To actually be right. But both guys have the capability of beating each other because they know each other. Okay? Definitely. They know each other. Okay? So when you know a fighter, it's a totally big difference. Let me give you a prime example. Muhammad Ali, Larry Holmes sparred rounds, dozens and dozens of rounds together. You know Larry Holmes, the guy that kind of fights like Ali, the guy that kind of floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee. Bars. That guy, the ugly sparring partner, they used to call him, right? So, but what happened when he fought him? Even though Muhammad Ali was old, he was very old. He was past his prime. He had no business in there. I know that. A lot of people know that. Or knew that. But Larry Holmes knew Muhammad Ali. He knew what he could do. He knew his capabilities. He knew where his range was. He knew what gears that he could step up to. You know what I mean? And with Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte knowing each other like that, that's no difference from guys fighting each other in the amateurs because they are familiar with each other. Okay, so if you believe that sparring ain't fighting, you can believe that all you want to, but at the end of the day, people are going to do the same thing they did in sparring. Okay, they're going to do the similar things, especially, it's only so many things and tricks that you know unless you learn something else, unless Javen Sugar Hill taught Tyson Fury something else new. You know what I mean? And what I've learned is he made him more aggressive, but he also made him more vulnerable. Okay, C3. See Wilder, Fury 3 or Fury Wilder 3, right? He got dropped in the 4th round. Why? Because he got a little careless, and Wilder has he has that dangerous punch where he can just reach out and touch it, and you don't even know, and you don't see it coming. Ask Luis Ortiz, right? So, but does Dillian Whyte have that? Dillian Whyte's a plotting fighter. Has a good jab, but everything else is kind of awkward, kind of like a Marcos Maidana. He throws. But then here's the thing about Whyte. He doesn't pull back punches. He throws those punches. So if he hits you with those punches, it could be detrimental. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Eddie Hearn's prediction of Dillian Whyte taking on Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.